Welcome back to Donny Sports podcast. That's Tom, I'm Jord, and we're coming to you live from the greatest pub on earth, the home of sinking beers, the Caxton Hotel.
Yo!
This is our Friday show where we basically spin a yarn, and what else do we do, Tom?
We don't kiss our best friends that are boys. We don't do it. We've never done it, not once.
No.
Never.
We're known for that.
Never say never.
No, well. Stop looking at me like that.
But we don't. We don't do that.
Definitely not.
No, never. How are you?
I don't know where to go from there, to be honest. Fuck. So, yeah, this is the Friday podcast.
Yeah.
We talk absolute dribble.
Yeah, it's so good. I love the Friday show. And the best thing about the Friday show is being in here at the Caxton Hotel 1 a.m. in the morning before this goes live at 2 a.m.
It's a struggle. Honestly, it is a struggle.
Some people come up to me. I got bumped into it holy moly on Saturday.
Really?
And, I think I had a negative interaction.
Really?
I literally thought about it for hours afterwards. So I was there with Shah, and Shah thinks all this sometimes, when we're out, if someone comes up to me, she thinks it's a bit much.
Right.
She thinks I'm already pretty ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then if someone comes up, like it used to happen with the pie things.
Yeah.
And when someone comes up, she's like, oh, fucking hell. So,
she's just not used to the life of an international sensation, I guess.
I said to her, baby, darling, I'm going to the top. I'm taking you with me. Either get on or get off, you know?
My day one. You are my day one.
So we're at Holy Moly at Chermside.
Yeah.
And fella comes up to me. First thing I thought was we were sitting in the bar at Holy Moly, and there was 5 kids wearing suits.
Right.
Like, when I say kids, they're over 18, but I thought, is there a new Minions movie? Is this a joke? I don't get it. I don't know. I'm like, maybe there's the Mario movie. Maybe they wear suits to the Mario movie, and I've just missed it. I'm pretty hip with the kids, but I think I missed it.
Right.
And anyway...
Hip with the kids.
We're on the 17th hole. I'm very zoned in. And one of them comes up to me and he goes, hey, do you make NRL TikToks?
Right.
And I'm like, yeah. And I shook his hand and I said, thanks for watching. And then he just walked away. And I thought, did I fuck that up? Was I meant to be like, oh, who do you support? What do you do? Like, how do you like them? And stuff like that. Was that, I thought about it. I was like, because obviously when we're on camera, I'm pretty
Yeah.
But I was just
Can't shut you up.
And the other thing I had was Shah at the back of my head, like, you're this fucking idiot.
Yeah, I think if it wasn't in front of someone else, you might have got more into it.
Because normally when people come up, I'll spin a yarn and I'll sit with, especially if we're at the CAC.
I was going to say, normally when people come up, you're at the CAC, you're like 6-7 beers deep by that point, and I'll
talk for an hour.
Rip their ears off.
I just felt so bad because he's like, and I just didn't give him any of that.
Right.
I was like, yeah, and shook his hand.
Right.
And it was a good handshake.
Well, there you go. That's fine. That's fine. Good handshake.
But then I just didn't really bounce off that anymore. And it just kind of... And I thought, I was like, was I meant to do something more there?
You know what's fucking weird?
What?
Is I had almost the exact same experience on Saturday.
Oh, really?
Yeah. When I was out there buying blackfish...
Yeah.
Which you now know what it's called. Great Northerns, for those who don't know.
Yeah.
The guy at the bottle-o, my local bottle-o, was... hey... Don't you make TikToks?
Really?
Yeah, no shit.
There you go. You got caught in the waltz. I told you it'll happen.
I know. He's like, I saw you on TikTok and I recognized you.
Wow.
I don't know if that says something bad about me, that I'm there way too much buying beers, or just got a recognizable
face. He's like, trying to remember. He's either seen you from the videos on TikTok or the videos he shows his mate of this guy coming into the bottle shop 5 times a day. He's like, I can't believe it. It's him.
Yeah, not good. But yeah, same thing. I don't know if I brushed him off or not. I'm not used to this international sensation.
Yeah, that wasn't even, we didn't have that planned in. It just came to me as we're talking about it. We've just name dropped ourselves off the start.
We're top shit.
But actually, when I walked in here...
No, we, as in everyone
everyone that listens to this, we're all top shit. We're all international sensation. If you're listening to this, you listening to this, so we're all in one big huddle in my mind.
Yeah.
And so you are also, if you reply to us or laugh, that's also getting blasted through the airwaves as far as Nova Scotia, from what we understand.
That's what I've heard.
That's what I've heard. That's what they say.
Yeah.
They do say a lot, but that's what they say. But as I walked in here today, have you seen the newspaper that was on the desk here?
No.
Of Clutzy and Das?
They're in the paper.
Oh, I need to show you this. Have you not seen this?
No, I haven't.
So I've walked in today, and me and Darcy talk every day. And we always talk about, like, how we could do this, or we could do that, and like different ideas that we always have. And Darcy, one of the greatest guys ever, he's never flexed on me once.
Right.
He's never once flexed on me. These boys have a very, very successful podcast. Clutzy definitely hasn't, but Darcy...
We're here leeching.
We're here leeching off them, riding their coattails. We love Klutz and Dust. And I think this is his first ever subtle flex on me.
Okay.
Because I've walked into the CAC today, and on the table of the Caxton Hotel was this newspaper. Our new A-listers.
Oh,
there they are.
shit.
Darcy and Klutz in the paper.
Fucking hell.
And this was left, obviously, open to this page. How good is that?
Fuck, well done, boys.
So is that a flex?
I think so.
Is that as much as a flex as me saying I got noticed at Holy Moly? What's worse? I don't know.
I'd take the holy moly.
But we were just talking before, and you mentioned off air about paper towels and air.
Yeah, so I took a piss before we started.
Yeah.
So they have paper towels up here.
Yeah.
And I said there's something, I can't put my finger on it, but there's something way nicer about having paper towels and not a hand dryer.
Well, that's because hand dryers do not work. And this is what I was also at Chermside, and I had this thought, because that's one of the oldest jokes. In stand-up, it's one of the oldest jokes ever. There's obviously the airline food, and that's one of the old ones, but hand dryers that don't work, it's pretty hacky. But I think we're looking at the wrong direction. It's not the air dryers that are the problem.
Okay.
That's not... The problem is these companies that continue to make good money and profits from selling air dryers to people. They're the hacks.
I mean...
Like, how does that happen?
There's no maintenance to them, though, really. You don't have to maintain...
These people are selling these air dryers.
Yeah.
They don't work.
No,
I've
the
never
worst
had my
ones-
hands dried to completion. Ever. Never. And these hands have seen completion. I'll tell you that. And
Don't go down that rabbit hole again.
I've never, ever in my life been satisfied with the air dryers in a toilet.
And the worst ones are the ones that come at you from both ways. You stick your hands into them.
You don't know what's going on.
You can't... The amount of strength it takes to hold your hands directly in the middle there without, like, smacking the top and the bottom of them.
I've never...
It's fucking gross, too.
It's just... Those ones, yeah, where you slip your hands into.
Yeah.
And there's just a bead of air going across one section of your hands.
Yeah.
Who are these for?
I don't know.
Is it even better for the environment because it's power?
I'll do you one better. There's ones now made by Dyson. It's taking the piss, Dyson, this week.
$900
They have...
hair dryers.
I don't know if you've encountered these in the wild yet, but they're fucked.
What is it?
So they... the tap is a center tap.
Yeah.
And then you stick your hand slightly out, and it's a hand dryer off the
what
side too.
What are we doing, Dyson?
Now it sounds good on
Is there
paper,
instructions?
but no, it's just like a tap, and there's like two wings that come off it. But in reality, you wash your hands, you got to use the hand dryer, and the sink's full of fucking like soapy water. So you got all this air flowing into the sink, throwing all this shit back up. Yeah, it's fucking shit.
It's just, let's stop going down this path. And I didn't want to talk about it because it's been spoken about to death how they don't work.
Yeah.
But it's true. There's never been a time in my life where I haven't put my hands under there and wiped them on my pants.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it makes me angry that I even bothered to wash my hands. Honestly, that's why I don't wash them. It's a waste of my time.
We're taking a stand. We will not be washing our hands.
If I walk in and I see an air dryer, I'm like, that's what you think of me? Well, this is what I think of your establishment.
I'm pissing
Pissy
on the
hands
floor.
everywhere.
I'm pissing on the floor, straight on the floor. Fucking done with it.
Air dry that up, bruh.
Yeah.
Have you seen the new Dyson headphones?
They have headphones.
So Dyson have made these headphones that also have a clip on the front that's an air purifier.
What the
So it's this band that goes around the face.
Yeah.
Then the headphones on their own. So AirPods Max, so they weigh 400 grams, and people consider them to be very heavy.
Yeah.
These Dyson headphones weigh 550 grams. You got half a kilo on your fucking head.
Plus.
No, then you add the mouthpiece on.
Shit.
And it's like apparently so you can breathe fresh air.
That's fucking ridiculous.
And I think they're like $1,000.
Mate, if I ever saw anyone in those. No.
Nerd.
Yeah. You're getting a smack on the back of the head. Wake up to yourself. There was those ones that went around, the same sort of thing where you had the thing over your mouth and it was like a quiet.
Yeah, I saw them.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Same
thing, kind of fucked. But
before we get too far into the show this week,
right.
there's an apology I need to make.
Really?
Yes, really.
What'd you do?
I have to apologise to my wife.
Ah, okay.
Okay,
All right.
This. If you remember last week on the show,
I don't.
So last week, I ripped into her.
What'd she say?
I've ordered a quarter pounder and a snack wrap.
Yeah.
And she's come home with a cheeseburger and we're in the car. We're on the way home from golf. Spanked her, by the way. Fucking absolutely floored her.
She never listens.
This is a thing, and she goes, I played her the clip because she doesn't listen.
So you showed it to her.
I showed her to her. I was like, look,
why'd you do that?
I fucking zinged you. And she goes, hold on. You know what? I looked back at my text. That's what you ordered. And I'm like, no, it isn't. And I would have called you. She's like, no. Check your phone. So I went back and I checked my phone. Medium cheeseburger meal with a Coke, no sugar, and a crispy chicken snack wrap, please. I've ordered the cheeseburger.
Fucking hell.
And then I've roasted her on the podcast the following week saying, I can't believe she didn't get me a quarter pounder when I asked for one.
Yeah.
So just thoughts and prayers to me for the rest of the week, but also my deepest condolences to my beautiful wife who I love so much.
She's going to make you go next time, you know that? Like
Yeah,
the next
absolutely.
18 times.
For the next 18 times, it's all me.
Okay.
No, we're on a challenge now.
Oh, okay.
Expect me to look very fit in the next 45 days, mate.
I've expected that every time coming in through here.
We're on day 2. I'm 2 beers deep.
I thought so. Looks like it.
Yet to go to the gym yet, but it's a mental thing.
Oh, okay.
It's a mental thing mostly.
Yeah, usually is.
And I haven't really changed my diet yet either, but...
Yeah. Okay. All right. If there's one thing I know about a weight loss challenge, it's all mental.
It's all mental.
And you do so much thinking, you're going to be fine.
Oh, I'm a brain boxer.
Yeah.
I'm one of the best brain boxers.
Absolutely.
I'm better than that bloke that lost 200 fights anyway, which we're still getting comments on that video, by the way, saying that these guys don't look like they can fight.
No one ever claimed that we could.
Well, in 45 days, I might just.
We'll put you up. You put your best guy. We'll put Tom in. That's our best guy.
Let's see who's standing in 10 seconds.
Well, talking about the bloody brilliant beers, that's a fucking mouthful. I can never get through it. Them being in the paper.
Yeah.
A couple other news things happened this week that I want to get into.
Okay.
First thing off the first cab off the rank. A woman sued McDonald's for her daughter got burned by a chicken nugget.
We've all been there.
Absolutely.
We've all been there.
I'm just glad someone finally piped up.
Did I tell you about when I got burnt in the mouth after Magic Round? I went to Guzman and Gomez. For those of you that don't
You get burned in the mouth all the time, don't you?
For those of you that don't do a GYG breakfast, wake up to yourselves.
Fuck, they're good.
Wake
do you
up
get?
to yourselves.
You get the big one or the
no,
bacon one?
I got the big one a few times and I thought, all right, ease up, big fella.
Nah, you got to have the hash brown in there.
I thought the small one has a hash brown in it.
I can't remember now.
For those of you that don't know, GYG does breakfast.
Yep.
And they also do coffee. And they do iced lattes at some places, but not all.
Coffee's okay.
But at my place, they do it. And so after Magic Round, it was a bit cold. Remember that Monday? And I was driving into work early in the morning, and I'm like, I might just get a warm coffee. And for some, and they put it in the same cup, whether it was an iced latte or not, in the small cups.
Oh, really?
So I normally just throw it back.
Oh, no.
I burnt my mouth so hard. It was still, so that happened on Monday.
Yeah.
On Thursday night, my mouth was still sore.
Yeah, fuck.
I copped it raw. So
yeah.
If this is a class action thing, I'd like to jump on. Maybe add GYG in there as well. Not quite a nugget.
Well, she got a couple Happy Meals for her kids, passed them to the back seat.
Yep.
And her kids have got into them, and then she's dropped a chicken nugget on her thigh and got second-degree burns.
What, on the thigh?
On the thigh.
Wow.
Yeah, so let me
How
find...
does that even happen?
I don't know. You got to really be trying.
That's a hot nug. It's a hot nug.
Remember how they got sued for the hot coffee?
For the hot coffee, yeah.
So similar sort of thing.
Wow, that's a steaming hot nug.
So I'm trying to find here...
That's bullshit.
So they found McDonald's USA liable for failing to provide instructions for the safe handling of the food. So next time you get your chicken nuggets, maybe it's going to come with a little caution hot thing on it. I don't know.
You know
How fucking low are we going down where that's...
on the Wednesday pod, how I was speaking about your beautiful girlfriend.
Yes.
And I said, that's so yank.
Yeah, why'd you say it? Oh, yeah.
We've got these bells for me. I reckon we need like a dun 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 dun.
Just be an M16, we'll shoot it off in the corner.
Because that is one of the most American... That's obviously happened in the States.
Oh, without even telling you.
Like,
you already knew.
that's happened in the States.
Yeah, that's in Florida.
And also, the idea that when you're in the States that you still go to McDonald's that makes me ropeable. Ropeable.
What do you mean?
I've been to the States twice now.
Yeah.
And I'll go back this year. And I've had McDonald's once with you because there's just so many better fast food options.
Not even fast food. It's just like you can go
It's
to a
just better
barbecue
food.
place.
Like we are so incredibly disadvantaged here on this fucking island.
It's a food desert.
We've got the Big Four. And some argue Red Rooster's not even in the Big Four, and I argue fuck off.
I would argue with them, to be honest. I
I'd-
had it today, and they've really slipped. in
At
my
volume.
mind.
What? Wait, Red Rooster has.
Oh, yeah. Because I went to... Okay, fuck, I shouldn't tell you because you'll jump right on. I went to KFC and lunchtime rush, and the whole system was down.
Okay.
So it was cash
Yeah,
only.
sounds about right.
Cash only, and they were taking orders, writing it down.
Oh, Jesus.
It was a fucking nightmare.
how the mighty have fallen, huh?
Yeah, so I spun around, went down to Red Rooster, and I fucking wish I didn't.
Why? What'd you
Absolute
get?
shit.
Oh, fuck off.
I got a Ripper box.
Yeah.
Absolute trash, man. The chips, as usual, fucking
Which
shitty.
Red Rooster is this?
I don't want to call them out.
Call
I
them
will.
out.
Fuck you, Red Rooster Clayfield or Albion. Albion. Fuck you, Albion.
This is what it is. The closer you get to the city, the less the people care about the rooster. And so
reckon
the
it's
less
suburban
frequent- There's other things going on in there.
I don't know, because I've had Red Rooster Runner Hills, and that's the same shit. That's suburban.
That's wrong to say that of Red Rooster Arana Hills. You're unhinged.
You back 'em?
Red Rooster Arana Hills.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure in the top 1% of Red Roosters globally.
I've heard that they're quite the opposite.
No, they did have some problems back in the day with rats. Everyone knows the story. They've kicked those rats out,
All right.
and they're
over at
on the
Hungry
straight
Jacks
and
now.
narrow now.
Right, okay.
I've had many a meal inside of that Red Rooster. Just me and the staff for
That is
hours.
That is the saddest restaurant I think I've ever been in.
I did when we're doing work experience in high school.
Oh, you went there?
No.
Okay.
No, I went to the Kmart across the road.
Oh, yeah.
And
Fucking everyone did that.
The first work experience I did was at a primary school.
Yeah.
And it was so much fun because I wanted to be a primary school teacher. And then my
Oh, yeah.
my grades were slipping.
Forgot about that.
And the second work experience I did, my teacher goes, why go over to Kmart? And we'll see.
You really should have pursued that, though, the primary school teaching. Like, because you and the kids would have learnt to spell together.
I can't believe I got in. I can't believe I got into the course.
Fucking hell.
I did it for 2 weeks, and
Yeah.
they said that if you're not in love with it now, you'll never be. I literally got up and left.
They were not expecting that. I can tell you right now. That keeps that guy up at night.
I was like, bang, got me. I literally just got up and left. Hasn't stopped me from putting ACU on my LinkedIn. Don't worry about that.
Fuck me, that's so funny.
I got six grand a hex debt for those 2 weeks, by the way.
Bro, I got
And,
like 50.
I went to the Kmart Arana Hills for my work experience.
Yep.
And they worked me like a dog, bro. Like a dog. I was worked to the bone. Dude, because school was, 8:30 till 3?
Yep.
I was working 7 till 5. Like,
On the Saturdays?
no, on fucking throughout the
you
week.
can do it through the... Oh, right, okay.
And so I went there
Yeah.
Monday to Friday, and they got the most out of me as they could. And they go, some people might get a job out of this. So I was like, that's a little...
Yeah.
dangling a bit of fruit for me there.
That's the carrot.
By the end of it, I was like, try hire me. But I went to that Red Rooster every day for a week. It's already an unpaid thing.
Yeah.
I lost so much money that week.
That's shit, too, because it's got the one where the drive-thru goes around the dining room.
Yeah, you can look
So,
at
yeah, people are sitting there eating
Bro,
and staring at them.
fucking KFC at Arana Hills.
Albany Creek.
Yep. Which is obviously the worst one in the country. One of the worst things about it is it's a clear window, and literally the booth and where my seat is are the exact same, and I am this far from you. So I'll be in my car, and there's someone right there.
I'm
eating.
well aware. You know why I'm aware?
Yeah, you fucking designed KFC.
Designed that remodel. And
It's awful.
I brought that up to them. I said, we need to do something about this. Like, it's fucking weird. And they said, nah, we like how people can see in from the street. So
fucking
take it up with them.
It's
I
wrong.
tried.
Well, I won't because I don't frequent that KFC.
Yeah,
I
well.
don't frequent KFC. Red Rooster is the way to go.
It is probably the worst one, to be honest with you.
But anyway, Hot Nugs,
Hot Nugs.
which is the name of my OnlyFans.
Well, I picked up on a couple other interesting news things this week, and I've put together a couple things that happened, and it's sneaky shit that's happened recently.
Oh, sneaky shit
that's
Some
happened
swiping,
recently.
Swiping shit.
So I don't know if you remember this a couple months back. There was a scandal in the fishing world where these professional or competition fishers were catching fish, and they filled them with weights and other fish fillets to try boost the weight up and win the competition.
No, I didn't hear
You
about
didn't hear
this.
about this?
No.
Oh, it was a big fucking thing.
Okay.
Big thing. Anyway, so the headline is Fishing Cheats Net Prison Sentence Over Scandal.
Wow, you zinged them, bro. Could you imagine that
So-
you go on a prison, the last thing you see on your phone is that pun?
What a way to go
Also,
down.
Jail for a fishing competition.
Well, it's probation, so I think that's house arrest maybe? I don't know what that is.
that's so yank.
But not only that, they have to pay a fine of $2,500 and
That's fine.
they have to give up their boat
What?
worth $130,000.
What?
Yeah.
What? On what grounds do they give up the boat?
They give up their boat
On what?
because it's like professional, like it's a professional sport.
Yeah, but it's their boat.
I don't know how it works. Maybe it's sponsored.
Could you imagine if in... No, that doesn't work. It's your own boat.
I'm just telling you what it says here, mate.
No, well,
They
you get on to
flog
them
in
and
your
you tell
boat.
them that's not fair.
And Kaminsky was also required to forfeit his boat worth $130,000.
Wow.
Oh, and they lose their fishing licenses for 3 years.
This is big fish.
It's
This
big fish.
I didn't realize big fish had such long legs.
Imagine reeling in that far.
I didn't know that they had such big fingers at big fish. I had no clue.
I'm surprised you never saw the scandal.
I'm sure I saw the other fish scandal down in Tasmania, but I didn't know where was big fish on that. Where was big fish on that?
They got theirs on that, I
Where
heard.
was big fish?
They got theirs.
I know where the little fish was, but I don't know where big fish was.
They ended up finding the trout.
Did you? I didn't know. Maybe there's a difference between big fish and big trout.
Who's to say? Who's to say?
I'm sure
Just do
big
things-
trout had a thing or two to say, but
Do things a little
big
bit
fish,
differently down there.
That's literally that's confused me quite a bit. That big fish has such long fingers into the game.
They flogged the boat.
They got. Could you imagine being so outraged?
You know
that your
what?
fishing competition has been like rocked by scandal.
They must have won the boat.
They had to because like they had to have won the boat. Could you imagine if we like ran a raffle?
Yeah.
And someone's cheated, and we're like, we're gonna fine you for cheating and give us your car too. That feels like just and get their boat.
Yeah. A grab. It's a power grab.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. The other sneaky shit that's happened recently. VB. Everyone knows and loves it.
Yep. On tap,
Victoria
my favorite.
Bitter. Yeah. This man can't get enough of it.
I love VB.
VB.
I love VB.
So VB put their beer into a beer competition
Yep.
for craft beer,
Oh,
and they won.
what?
They won.
Is this the new one, the XPA or whatever?
No. This happened, I think, a couple of years back. I remember when it
Oh.
happened. 2014.
Oh, okay.
So they won, but they changed the name of their beer
Okay.
and the branding
Okay.
to look like a
That's good.
craft beer independent one.
That's good.
They fucking won.
Yeah, right.
They come out and go, motherfuckers, we've been VB the whole time.
That is so good.
And then the judges were like, oh, well, actually, we picked you guys because, you know, with the story and all the...
fuck
Yeah,
off.
yeah, they were embarrassed.
Was the was the competition by chance run by CUB?
No, it was the Sydney Craft Beer Festival.
Wow, they went over the border too.
Yeah.
Really stuck it to them.
Absolutely,
Cop
yeah.
that, Sydney.
Fuck, that's embarrassing.
That's
What is-
so
what is
New South
Sydney's beer?
Wales. What's their beer?
Is it just Great Northern?
Tooheys, right? It's got to be
Yeah,
Tooheys.
okay. All right.
But for years, VB has sponsored New South Wales in the state of origin.
Maybe
And
it is their beer then.
That's just completely like to a T. To a T explains why you suck so much at state of origin football.
Oh, yeah.
To have how beta is that? To have another team, another state's beer as your state sponsor. That is so beta.
Just goes to show they just don't understand it.
No, absolutely not. They don't get it.
No.
We get it.
We absolutely get it.
We get it. We get rugby league football. We completely and fully understand the concept.
What is it, 2 weeks? We're about to show them?
Oh, I think in 2 weeks,
2 weeks?
we'll
I
get to
think
show
it
you
is.
all down in Adelaide. If South Australia had a team, you bet your bottom dollar VB wouldn't be the sponsor. Isn't that just the most beta shit ever?
What's their beer called? I can't remember now.
It's got to be Tooheys. I think they have Tooheys on their jerseys now.
They'd have to. That's a missed opportunity.
And I'll tell you
If
what's
not-
you know what's a shit beer?
What?
I had the other day a Newtowner. Oh, it's
Oh,
awful.
yeah. But they used to be okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
They honestly used to be okay, and then they ramped up production because they were
Yeah,
like
right.
the on-tap beer.
Not to just shit on. I literally just had it the other day. And I was like,
Yeah.
I
I had it on
used to like
Saturday.
them.
I had it on Saturday.
I had it on Mother's Day. I had one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, we fried this poor girl's mind at Mother's
Why?
Day lunch. Oh my god. So we were at River Key Fish at South Bank there. It's not that fancy. It's all right.
Oh, I undid my bell.
It's all right there. It's on the water there. It's a nice place.
Okay.
And it was lunch. So none of us were like super, super hungry. So on the small section of the menu, they had Moreton Bay bug bows and fish tacos.
Right.
And so it goes around the table. Mum orders. She's like, I'll get 1 bow, 2 fish tacos, and some salt and pepper calamari. I'll get 2 bow, 1 fish taco. Sister's boyfriend. I'll get 1 bow and 1 fish taco. Then my sister. I'll get 2 bow and 1 fish taco. Then my dad. I'll get 1 bow and 1 fish taco.
Yeah.
And the girl's like, okay. Okay, so we've... And after about 4 minutes, and he baited me in the situation.
Right.
My younger sister's boyfriend just kind of jumps in and goes, because she's going around the table trying to figure it out. She goes, how many of each are we getting?
Tried to get ahead of it.
Absolutely put a stop to it. And then I go, oh, I'm getting to, and at that moment, I did order 1 bow and 2 fish taco. I go, oh, I got 2 bow. And then my old boy goes, didn't you say 1? I'm like, shut up, Greg. You fucking fat shaming piece of shit. It's Mother's Day. What are you doing?
Fucking hell. Well, actually, I went out for Mother's Day too for brunch, lunch kind of thing.
Yeah.
My taking the piss comes from there.
Okay.
And it's not just this place, but it's cafes in general. I don't know if it's just me.
Yeah.
But every time I go for brunch, I get eggs Benny. Bacon, eggs Benny.
Yeah, I just can't. The hollandaise, people are too liberal.
I fucking love hollandaise.
People are too liberal with it.
I don't mind it. I might mind it because then you cut the egg too and all the yolk comes over.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
But taking the piss is the fucking bread that they always use.
Oh.
It's hard as fuck on the outside.
Sourdough you're referring
Soft
to.
as shit in the middle.
Yeah.
I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
Trying to cut through, and the knife that they give you.
Yeah, the little butter knife.
Mate, the little knife that could,
What are
that
you
knife
playing?
they give you.
Like,
They're trying.
and they're just a blunt object by the time you get it.
Yeah, just a rock that they've filed
Any
down.
restaurant that's not putting on ciabatta can go get fucked. Ciabatta is a beautiful bed for an eggs Benny. What's wrong with ciabatta bread? Knowing what ciabatta bread is not common,
For
man.
that tip top, mate. I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah. Well, Tip Top, we eat Coles brand.
Yeah,
at my
right.
house, not
How much does that cost, Tom?
yeah, $2. What's bread at now? Oh, shit.
Nick hit me up. He's like, you should do this segment where you do like you get grocery items and you make Tom guess how much they cost.
I'd be so fucked.
I'm doing that next week.
I'd
That's
be
fucking
so fucked.
great idea.
Wow.
I've got one more sneaky thing.
Okay. Yeah, I've completely butchered your segment. But we're having
It's
fun.
fine. It's
We're
fine.
having a yarn, having a good time.
So there was a photography competition,
Yep.
and it was for portraits.
Okay.
So someone's put in their photo, they've won the competition, and then they've gone, oh shit, sorry, AI made that.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's happening.
We're there.
Skynet is fucking coming.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
How about, did you see the other day, the AI beer?
What do you mean?
So Lukey of Levels fame, he was telling us, he was up here at the CAC the other day for Magic Round. Shout out Lukey, one of the good guys. He was saying how his mate, and it's in production now, so everything to do with the beer was all AI. So
The recipe.
So the name of the company, the
Right.
logo,
Yeah.
how to brew it,
Yeah.
the recipe, everything,
Shit.
the marketing plan, where to spend the money on SEO. Literally everything has been put through ChatGPT.
Fuck.
And apparently it tastes all right.
Yeah. Okay.
Apparently it tastes okay.
Shit.
How mental is
I
that?
can tell you how hard it is to come up with those recipes. Charlie's got a couple,
Yeah.
and it takes her fucking ages because it's like, you know, a chef
Yeah.
comes up with the flavors. you got to put
just
them all
have to have
together.
it just right.
Yeah.
Not old
Yeah.
ChatGPT. He's just come up with the recipe for VB.
Sure. Surely
that
it just
out.
flogs it from somewhere and copy pastes it.
It's got to, right?
Yeah.
It has to.
I don't know.
But yeah, and so whenever there was like, there was obviously...
To be fair though, I did that for most of my schooling.
Yeah, just like...
I got the piece of paper.
Yeah, absolutely. I think also like what he was saying was whenever there was an issue with like it didn't taste good, he'd say to ChatGPT, "It doesn't taste good. What should we change?" and to give them
It
something
fixed it.
mental.
Fucking hell.
And you see how the writers are on strike right now?
Oh, yeah.
They're saying we want studios to outright ban AI in the writers' room.
How can you? I don't know.
I don't know.
They're saying the same thing about autonomous driving and truckers.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
Because I don't think we could honestly handle it.
No.
No. We're getting into the fucking weeds here.
We're really getting into
Like,
the
we
weeds.
actually know anything.
We don't know anything, but
Yeah.
it's just like my job, 1,000,000% could be done by AI.
Me right here, sitting right here, making this podcast
It
could
could
be
100%.
fucking AI.
It wouldn't be as funny because we're comical geniuses and international
Absolutely.
sensations.
I've tried to get-
don't get it twisted.
I've tried to get GPT to say something crooked. It won't.
I'll tell you what, just a bit of like literally every single week,
Yeah.
about 11:58 p.m., I open ChatGPT. I say, these are the topics for the podcast.
Yeah.
Write me an SEO, like a search engine optimized
Really?
description for the podcast. And that's what's on Spotify every week.
Shit.
So if you're on
Okay.
Spotify, if you read the description and it looks fucking weird, and it's
Alright.
like, join your host this week. That ain't me, bruh. That's ChatGPT.
If you are an immigration officer and you come across my partner's partner application, that whole fucking thing is ChatGPT. I swear to God. The whole letter about me loving her and all. I mean, I do. Let me just get ahead of that and say that I do. I just didn't want to write it. I couldn't
Yeah.
think of like,
That's so crazy.
yeah, the fact that you could just ask it to do something, give it the topics you want, and,
Yeah, and
it writes
it just does it.
I could write it.
Oh, fuck that.
But, like-
that's the thing with the podcast. Like, I'm like, I know what the topics are. I came in. I've just edited the podcast. I know all about the podcast. I could sit there and type it out.
Yeah.
And it's not that I don't want to, but it's just like, it'd say exactly what I want to say. A bit cheesier.
Yeah,
In literally 10 seconds.
Yeah.
And you know what I say, baby? Time is money.
Oh, absolutely. Especially when you're living at this level
Oh, yeah.
that all of us are.
You don't get recognized at Holy Moly
Mate,
by wasting time.
I've watched so much Succession in the last week.
Oh, my God. Best
now
show on
I
TV.
feel like I'm a high level executive.
You sent me a screenshot, like you sent a photo,
Yeah.
and I saw it was of Greg, and I'm like, bro, that's season 4.
I started
This
last
guy's
week.
been hooking it.
Yeah, I'm very tired.
If you haven't watched Succession, and the guys in our group chat,
Hey, it's very
they
thinky.
reckon it's too boring and you got to pay attention. You don't have to pay that much attention. It's just one of the best shows on TV, and it's about to finish.
It is very good. It is very thinky. If you're not into that, not for you.
Yeah, it's not very. There's no
But
bang
if
bang.
you are a
bang.
thinking man like we are,
Oh, if you're looking for somewhere like if you're done working out, you're done reading the encyclopedia for the day, and you just want to do some like a cool down, a cool down for the brain, an ice bath, if you will. Succession.
I get through my second run through the dictionary. I go, all right, that's enough.
Yeah.
So shut that. Succession.
Yeah. I obviously not big on the dictionary.
Have you watched Dave yet?
I've watched season 1, not season 2.
Okay.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I watched a 10-minute clip of him going to jail and did the rap the whole time.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like,
yeah.
oh yeah, this guy's fucking good.
Yeah.
Anyway, I have a new game that I want to share with you.
Yep.
And if this episode wasn't fast food intensive enough already,
We have talked a lot about
did
it.
you see Mashies are back? At
I tried to
KFC?
fucking get him today. Who takes cash only? Sort it out.
So Mashies are back. And you know what, Jordan? It got me thinking.
Oh, there it is.
What items that were temporary items and discarded should we bring back?
Ooh.
So what I've done is I've got a list of some of the best discontinued fast food items, and I'm going to read them to you, and you're going to let me know whether we should leave it dead or bring it back to life.
I doubt this is on there, but Macca's used to do a chicken one, and it had like spicy red sauce on it and like chips.
No, that's not on there.
I don't know what it was called, but it was fucking excellent.
I will just say before we get going, a lot of people that listen to this podcast are from New South Wales, and obviously thoughts and prayers. They don't have hot and spicy full time. I know, the first time I fucking heard it blew my mind.
What do you mean?
Queensland,
It's seasonal?
Queensland is the only state that it's a full-time item.
What the fuck?
Isn't that the craziest shit you've ever heard?
That's sad.
So, like, because we're doing a thing at work and we're talking about, like, it was what ages ago, we were just, like, duping some headline to make a joke.
Okay.
And it was like, they've made hot and spicy a full-time menu item. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, that's not funny.
Doesn't make any sense.
And they're like, what do you mean? And I'm like, you can just get hot and spicy whenever you want. And they're like, no, you can't. And we both realized, like, they realized, you can't get it all the time down there, but you can get it all the time in Brisbane.
That is crook.
I could not imagine a world where, and this is what pisses me off even more, is the love of KFC.
Yeah.
They don't even have hot and spicy.
You can still get zingers.
You can get zingers and you can get wicked wings. And that's what made the penny drop for me about the wicked wings. Because I've never been big on wicked wings. Every time I've given a zinger box, I've swapped the wings out for one piece of hot and spicy.
Yeah.
And all these people bang on about wicked wings. I'm like, why are you not fucking swapping it?
I mean,
they
both
don't
good.
even have the option.
They're both good, but like, yeah. Okay.
And it's like, so they don't get rugby league and they clearly don't get KFC.
Maybe that's why.
Well,
there's some direct correlation between hot and spicy chicken and
maybe.
understanding rugby league.
Maybe because our boys have hot and spicy.
Yeah.
Hot and spicy for the you got to win 8 in a row to get hot and spicy full time. How about that?
You put on 8 in a row,
Yeah.
KFC might come down there and talk.
If you get 8 in a row, they'll put on the extra herbs and spices. We had to divide each 8 in a row. We unlocked one hot and spice each year, one herb and spice. We got to 8 and they go, Jesus Christ, we're just going to give it to you. This is outstanding. Cam Smith got us hot and spicy full time. It was bloody Cam Smith.
Put him on the 50 dink. Fucking hell.
So these are, fast food items and just yes or no.
Okay.
Bring back or leave it alone.
Okay.
And this is obvious. I already know the answer to this. You're going to say it before I finish talking. Crushes.
Yes.
Easily.
Yes.
Easily.
100%.
It just blows my mind that they don't exist.
I think that was too much effort, maybe. I don't know.
I think it was mostly young kids that liked them. Because I don't hear any 50-year-olds talking about crushes. We're talking about them still.
Do 50-year-olds get thick shakes, though?
No,
like, they go to
I don't know.
Macca's and get a chocky thick shake?
I don't know. I was fanging a chocky thick shake from Macca's the other day, and I remember they're not good.
They're not good at all. They're
I
fucking
stopped
shocking.
myself.
Yeah.
But crushes, definitely in.
100%. 100%.
The zinger pie.
I never had it.
Leave it.
Did you have it?
No, I never had it.
Did
but
you do a pie review on it?
I
Nah,
didn't.
Fuck.
I
Missed
reckon-
opportunity.
I reckon you can leave that one.
Yeah, okay.
We don't need that one back, do we?
It doesn't sound like we do. No.
This one hits very close to home for me.
Okay.
It was my favorite item. The KFC roller. With the popcorn chicken they used to put...
Oh, the slab of fucking
no,
dinner
no, no,
rolls?
no, 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 no. The roller. It used to be popcorn chicken and like barbecue sauce. You never had it?
No, I never had a roller.
Oh, damn. You're missing out.
What was it?
It was like pretty much half the size of a Twister.
Yeah.
And they put popcorn chicken in it, cheese, mayo, and barbecue sauce. And it was just so
It
good.
sounds fucking good.
It was so good. You never had a roller?
Nah.
Oh.
Did you ever have the slab where they just cut 6 dinner rolls in half?
I actually removed the slab for the roller. I shouldn't have. Do you bring the popcorn chicken slab back?
I never had it either.
Oh, the popcorn chicken slab was good value.
I don't know. I'm the type of guy that goes somewhere and just gets the same thing.
Yeah.
Like Subway.
So you never really reached out?
I do every now and then.
Well, how about this one? This one, removing this from the KFC menu item was just absolutely mind-blowing. Toasted twisters.
Yeah, whack.
Bring them back.
No, bring back the sweet chili twister.
Oh, toast it. Toast it while you're at
They
it.
don't do them anymore. And look, we're not knocking on supercharged twister. They're fucking excellent. But
Yeah. There's such a thing as too much spice.
I miss the sweet chili twister.
But toasted twisters, the fact that they're not out and about, is just mind. They went toe to toe with kebabs,
Oh, 100%.
and they've just totally thrown. Maybe it was Big Kebab stepped in.
Abracadabra got down.
Abracadabra and Sunshine Kebabs, all 1,600 of them across the country. trying
Running
to
a
get
racket. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
All right, we're moving away from KFC because of
Okay, there's a couple.
the McRib.
Nah, skip it.
Yeah.
It's good, but
Too saucy.
It's good, but it's not that good.
The El Maco.
Oh, I remember the name. I don't remember what it was.
It was had the sweet. They had like taco sauce on it and a corn chip, and it was a quarter pounder. El Maco into the wind, I guess.
Yeah, bring that back. Bring back the I vaguely remember it.
Yeah.
I vaguely
I used to
remember
always
that.
get it on a night out.
What about those? You might get up to. Okay, I'll leave it until you get to it in case.
When Macca's used to do the loaded fries.
Never had one.
Oh, wow.
I was gonna say for fries, the shaker fries.
Oh, fucking, if you could just wait 1 second, Jordan. Shaker fries.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
I like them.
When they brought back shaker fries, I was like, have I been living under a fucking rock?
What do you
And
mean?
they're like, they're back. Shaker fries are back. And I was like, I don't remember them ever being here.
I think they tried them out a little bit. and
I'm
then
not
maybe-
a kid that wasn't frequenting Macca's either.
Yeah.
Like,
You were there.
I would have seen them when they changed the menu boards over. Like I would have been. And I was at such a loss.
It's fucking grim.
I had no idea they were like. They're back. I'm like I'm eating these shaker fries for the first time now. But they were good.
Yeah, I liked them. Yeah, bring them back. Why
Bring
not?
'em back.
Fuck it. It can't be that hard.
Animal ravioli from McDonald's.
I never. Who the fuck has eaten animal ravioli? Do you go there and get something new every time?
No.
Why are you getting animal ravioli?
They used to put it in the Happy Meal. You never had it?
No.
Wow.
No. Animal ravioli.
Do you remember when Macca's
This is just you flexing your Macca's knowledge on me. This whole fucking
for about 8 months there, back in like 2016, they redid a bunch of restaurants with the build your own burger bar. And you could choose what bun and you could choose everything.
on the screen.
On the screen, yeah.
I remember that. Yeah.
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 Why'd they get rid of that shit?
Because everyone was fucking ripping it off. Everyone worked out how to get free burgers on.
Oh,
it.
really?
You didn't see that?
No one fucking told me.
Yeah. Well, they'd go down there and they'd add like 10 extra patties to something, and then they'd add lettuce. Get rid of the lettuce, and then the whole thing was free. Or
Oh, wow.
Something like that. It was like that easy to do. Yeah.
Well, I reckon they need to bring back build your own burger. Because they used to have the 2 different types of buns.
Subway for Macca's.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, okay. Not
All
bad.
right. Shaker fries we already went through. This one, controversial one, chicken Big Mac.
I back it in. I fucking
Oh,
love.
wow.
I love the chicken Big Mac.
With the Big Mac, it's like you got so much bread and you got so much beef, and at least you could squish it down. But you can't like squish down a chicken patty. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
I thought it was the dumbest shit ever.
I liked it. I
Oh,
thought
it was
alright.
ridiculous.
I love Big Mac sauce though.
Stick to what you know.
Yeah.
All right, bring back. We've got 3 more here. Hungry Jack's chicken fries.
I've been to Hungry Jack's maybe twice in the last 8 years.
That's fucked.
It's so bad.
That's fucked.
It is so fucking bad.
That's ridiculous to even say something like that to me. I can't believe that you're even saying
I think
that.
they honestly need the king to come over here and take over because Jack's not doing it.
That makes me so mad.
Nah.
That makes me so mad.
Jack ain't doing it anymore.
So you're not a fan of the Whopper?
I think Jack's.
Are you an idiot?
I think Jack's satiated. He's happy. He's not hungry anymore. He doesn't have that drive.
The people listening to this is going to be like the day where you didn't know about, when I didn't know about all the shitty TV shows you lied about not watching.
I never watched those.
And
yeah.
and it's people will be listening to this screaming, "What do you mean you've never had chicken fries from Hungry Jack's?"
Honestly, I think you're off the mark. I think that you put Hungry Jack's on this fucking pedestal that no one else does.
This is ridiculous.
It's one of the worst fast foods we have in this country.
We don't have much, Jordan. We don't have much.
We'll have Wendy's soon.
So saying it's one of the worst, in the same breath, it's technically also one of the best.
That's not that hard to do. I mean, how far down the fucking ladder can you go? Like,
Hungry Jack's it's in the big 4, and I don't want to hear about it. It's not. The Whopper's so good. Well, the last one on the list, puff pastry from Domino's.
nah.
No.
No. I think I had it
Wow.
once. I had it once, and I don't know. Domino's was pretty shitty at the time. They've changed a little bit since then, but
Well, that was a complete failure.
yeah, sorry, I don't
This
know.
bloke doesn't frequent fast food. It's not the man I thought he was.
No, well, I have the things that I like, and I go get them.
And the chicken Big Mac apparently gets a
You
share.
didn't like it.
There's a reason it's not there anymore.
What about the rest of the
They
fucking
have
list?
all
huh?
the fucking ingredients.
What about the rest of the list?
Well, they have all the ingredients for the chicken Big Mac, and they're like, we're wasting power putting that on the screen.
Go get your fried chicken from fucking Hungry Jack's again. Tell me how good it is going there. Piece of shit little chicken that you got from there.
Do you want to play Last Man Standing?
I don't know anymore. What's the topic?
Aussie snacks.
I'm not gonna know any of
This
these.
This is the big food show.
We grew up a kilometer apart from each other
Yeah,
and lived
maybe.
such different fucking
Oh,
lives.
fuck off. Fuck off.
Some of us had the silver spoon and could go down to Hungry Jack's whenever they please.
Try all the new menu items. I'll take one of each. Oh, Dad's buying the store. You might as well just put it on my tab. You should know all of these on this list.
Okay, all right.
These are snacks.
All right.
Not the glitz and glam of chicken fries.
All right.
Oh, shit.
I nearly pulled something off.
Okay, so you pick the best one to go through. This is last man standing for those who haven't heard before. I'm going to list off a list of names here, and Jordan's going to pick the best snack to go through. And we're going to decide what's the best snack in all of Australia.
All right. Last man standing, Aussie snacks.
Tim Tams versus Twisties.
Double coat Tim Tams.
That's not one of the options.
What the fuck? I can pick my Tim Tam.
We're talking OG Tim Tams. We're talking OG Tams here.
All right. Well, which Twisties are we talking? Because that's a big...
Chicken Twisties. Obviously, that's the default is chicken Twisties.
Tim Tams.
Tim Tams go through?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Tim Tams.
Tim Tams versus Burger Rings.
Burger rings. I fucking love burger rings. I fucking love burger rings. And better yet, you won't have this on there, but...
The gleam in Jordan's eye just there.
Oh, mate.
He was so excited.
That's my favourite chip. That's my favourite
It's
chip.
not even a chip.
I don't care.
That's my favourite cheese-based snack. We had the best beef-based jokes. This is the best cheese-based
combining the two bits we just did then, they brought back Burger Man, and they are as good as you remember. Have you had them?
We've had this conversation on the podcast. I didn't like them then, but now that I'm thinking about them, I'm like, maybe I do like them. They're smaller than I think. Maybe I was thinking I don't like burger rings.
Getting into your head.
I like French fries, though.
Welcome back to Two Fat Cunts Talking Food.
So Tim Tams versus Burger Rings.
Yeah, this whole show is food.
The Friday food show.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Friday mukbang.
All right, yep.
What'd you pick?
What was the question?
Tim Tams versus Burger Rings.
It was burger rings. I thought that was obvious.
Okay.
All right, burger rings.
Burger Rings versus the Iced Vovo.
Burger rings. I don't like iced Vovo.
You might be deported by
That's
the
the
end
one
of
with
this.
coconut on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate coconut.
You've just put Burger Rings over Tim Tams and the Iced Vovo. They might deport you. You and
Probably.
your little blue card girlfriend. Burger Rings versus the Yogo Mix. Yeah, bro.
Oh, that was top tier. That was like the top item in school. Trading food.
If you had the like, you know how people go, I traded from a paperclip to a house. You could trade from a Vegemite scroll to a Yogo Mix.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the come up. That's first pick. That's draft pick. First number one. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'll take the mix.
Yeah.
We used to have a kid at school that ate sugar packets. By the way, that
We
just
did live
reminded
different
me.
lives.
Yeah, we called him Sugar Man. We weren't very creative.
So you go on the Yogo Mix.
Yogo mix.
Yogo Mix up against Fantails. Fantails are very good.
I swear I lost a tooth on those before.
Oh yeah. A cold Fantail that's almost a lethal weapon.
Yeah.
That's a war crime.
I mean, you're a guy that adds fucking gummy bears to ice cream.
I did it on Friday night.
That's insane. And you're having a big whinge about Fantails.
Bro, I was at the fucking, oh my
Eating
God.
Pebbles.
This is so embarrassing. So at Chermside, I had a big night at Chermside on Friday night. We hit all the spots. The bathroom, holy moly, the yogurt shop. Took my wife out for a night on the town. And we go to
That might be like the most man of the people date ever. He's got a fucking Chermside.
So at the frozen yogurt shop at Chermside, you fill up your own thing and then you give them a cup and then there's it's like
They weigh it.
They weigh
that
it,
one.
and
That's expensive.
If you guess the weight, you get it for free. So they'll be. So I'm like, fuck.
You bring scales?
We're on here. Like I'll be able to guess this. So
Yeah.
she puts it on the thing. And puts her hand, she puts it on the thing and I see the score going up. And I'm like, oh, fuck. I put her hand over it. And then Shah asks her a question about one of the mix-ins. And she's leaned over. I'm like, oh, my God, I can fully see the screen. I'm going to absolutely sting this bitch. And it keeps going up. I'm like, a kilo? I'm getting a kilo of frozen yogurt? And I look down. She's obviously put her fingers on the scale.
Yeah. Yeah.
And my simple mind just couldn't even... Dude, the sheer rush I got when I was like, we're going to be naughty here. I'm going to cheat to get my frozen yogurt.
A kilogram of frozen yogurt.
And it came to about 400 grams.
Yeah. 400 grams?
Yeah, that's a lot of yogurt.
That's a lot.
I only ate like half of it. That's
Yeah.
too much yogurt. If it was a Yogo Mix, I could probably eat 400 grams of
That's
Yogo
like
Mix.
50 grams. Yeah, okay. All right.
Anyway, where were we? Fantails up against the Yogo Mix.
I'm going Yogo mix.
Okay.
I wouldn't eat it now. I just want to say that. I wouldn't eat it now.
Yeah, but it's
the value as a kid, yeah.
Yogo mix up against Allen's Snakes Alive.
Can I pick a colour?
Yeah, sure. I guess it's going to the snakes.
Just the red and purple ones.
Red and purple snakes, yeah, they're good. So they're through. You didn't even fucking think twice about Yogo mix.
Ah, fuck Yogo mix. Snakes.
Red and purple snakes.
Red and purple snakes, 100%.
Red and purple snakes versus the caramello koala.
Oh, I feel bad for him. Snakes.
Wow.
Red and purple snakes.
Red and purple snakes.
Yeah.
All right, the last one. This is the battle, and to be honest, it's a fair final. Allen's Snakes Alive.
Yep.
Versus Milo.
Milo.
Not even a thought.
Milo.
Didn't even think about
I
it.
fucking love Milo.
Wow.
Milo's top tier drink.
Okay.
Yeah.
Milo's king of the snack.
I might have a Milo tonight. Got a sneaky little tin at home.
Might fuck around and find out.
Thinking about Milo
Bit
now.
of date night.
Maybe cut that out.
Yeah, the Milo.
Fuck yeah, Milo.
Well, thank you for listening to the Friday Mukbang Show.
If you're not hungry after listening to this, I don't know what to do for you.
What are we even going to call this one? I feel like there's got to be a food thing we're missing, like down or something. The catalogue.
Tipping the scales.
The supermarket catalogue.
Yeah.
Tipping the scales. That's literally what's happening.
Yeah. For real.
That chick, I think she's at my gym most weeks. She's standing on those scales too when I jump on. It's the only explanation I have.
If you guess your own weight, do they put you up for lipo or something?
Do I sound like a man that's on the second day of a challenge after the last 50 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry, I haven't been stopping myself. Me and Shah had 3 final meals. Shah goes, dude, Shah is such a Macca's
You want
feed.
an adder like this?
She's such a Macca's feed. So we're on the way home from golf on Saturday, and she goes, I better get Macca's for the last time before the challenge. But if it's not good, I'll just have it for dinner as well.
That makes so much sense, though. That makes so much sense. Yeah. Wildly different
Oh, yeah.
each time you go. Yeah. You want to go out on top.
Absolutely.
Yeah, back her on that.
All right. Well, thanks for listening to this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, go listen to the Wednesday show.
If you own or operate a fast food store,
Reach out. Even if it's like a local one, we'll come give you a review. It'll be a 10 out of 10 review.
I can review anything sitting right here now.
It'll have to be in 42 days, but I'll
we've
come
eaten
through.
all of it. We've already eaten all of it. We already know.
We'll walk in, it's a 10. I don't know about the smell of the oil, it's a 10. All right, well, thanks for listening. We're going to get out of here. Big shout out to the Caxton once again. If you want to send a voicemail for the Wednesday show, go and check it out on the Instagram or any of our links in our descriptions. It is there on our SpeakPipe. And if you could do us one favor this week, share one friend. Well, no, don't. No, show one friend. Don't share friends. I mean, bye.
You're a jealous man.